Hello and welcome to the Kindred Essence Tarot and to my latest reading, which is on what is your next major manifestation. So I've got three piles here, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So tune into what pile you resonate with the most with. We've got the sort of turquoise stone, the brown stone, and the black stone for pile number 3. So just take a second to do that, to tune into what is your next major manifestation. And let us get started. All right, pile number 1. Let us see, what is your next major manifestation? We've got, let us see what to... I heard it's going to make you very happy, but let's see what it is. The Hermit, the Lovers, the Hermit, the Lovers, the Four of Cups, Seven of Swords, and Knight of Swords. So I'm hearing that it could come in the form of people, but what it is, or a person or place or a thing, but it's finding, the manifestation is finding what you're truly aligned with. And I'm hearing with the Lovers, yeah, it could be, it could be romantic love, people having a person in your life that you're truly resonant with. But it's sort of, I keep on getting with the stone here, that it's something that you're truly resonant with. And it's an energy that seems to be almost flowing. So I'm hearing that you're moving away from an energy of sort of an imbalanced energy in your relationships, or the kind of people or places that are in your life. And it's sort of like an up-leveling, and I'm hearing it could include, it could be new people, but it's like, it's like this manifestation will be like a very conclusive end, I'm seeing with the Ten of Swords, to to sort of discordant, is what I'm hearing, discordant jarring energy, because that's the energy I see, the Knight of Swords, of Seven of Swords. And I'm hearing it's very much connected to your inner mindset. Like you've done a lot of work on your inner mindset. And basically, so I'm hearing it's about 1 to 3 manifestations that are all interconnected, but are very connected to the healing work that you've done. And it's about finding people. I'm hearing, yeah, that's probably one of the biggest things, finding people that are sort of aligned to, because I'm hearing that you've had a lot of suffering when it comes to people, like a lot of sort of Seven of Swords type of people, but with a 10, and people, either Seven of Swords people are very angry, aggressive, even abusive people in your life. So I'm hearing that with a Ten of Swords, that is over. So it's sort of like an over with your lack of peaceful, and then the heart chakra releaser. I'm hearing that the way to speed up this manifestation, interesting, because that's connected to this color right here. Well, turquoise green, but it's sort of a leveling up in your sort of your inner self that's very much connected to the heart chakra. But I'm hearing because in the past you've had these kind of Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords type people that are either attacking or thieving. You've had a lot of negative energy in your life. And it's sort of like the heart chakra releaser, and I'm hearing it could even be with because we've got the heart chakra releaser card. These are like healing energy cards. They've got like energy patterns that can help. So if you want to take in that energy, if you feel it is appropriate to you, you can. But I'm hearing that the heart chakra releaser, I'm hearing everything is connected to everything, and your emotional well-being. What I'm hearing is that the inner work that you've done on your heart chakra will affect your body. And it's interesting, before I got 1 to 3 different manifestations all interconnected, and I'm hearing that this is all also connected to a sort of a healing of your soul and your body. So it's like a very all-encompassing level up for you. But I said before, 1 to 3 different manifestations. But I'm hearing they're all connected, and then we get this card. We've got them all sort of showing like sort of that interconnectedness of everything. And it's sort of like when everything, manifestation enhancer, interesting. Because this is about, yeah, your major manifestation. And I get to get the manifestation card for this. I'll put that a little higher so you can see that for this pile. It's pretty profound. So yeah, this is a pretty profound pile, I think, to receive the manifestation card in a manifestation reading, if that makes any sense. But yeah, like it's taken the energy of this, if that energy, if you want to, and it's sort of like, let's see what other I'm gonna get to this other deck that I have, see if I can get any messages. I forget what it's called, but it's like got all these, raise your vibration, and I'm hearing that has been that is, it's sort of the manifestations or the outer representation of the inner work that you've done. And it's sort of like I'm hearing everything all at once, because it's all connected to you raising your vibration. And it's sort of like it's sort of like I'm hearing that I don't really know much about astrology, but it's sort of like I'm hearing that the astrology, even though I don't know, I'm not an astrology expert. Some of you may be probably more of an expert on that, but it's sort of like we're going into a time where it's really important to up-level your emotions. And I think you know that because everything is amplified, is what I'm hearing. And we've got the 30 times amplifier. So everything is sort of amplified at this time. So it's so important. It's sort of like you've been doing all this inner work because you recognize this time in period where we're leveling up in the the matrix, existence that we're in. We're sort of leveling up, and it's sort of like, and you understand that. So you've been doing all these work, and then it will come out in about 3 different ways: people, place. And I'm hearing, and I hear it. It's interesting. I hear people, places, and things. So better people, better places. Like you'll almost be leveling up to better energy, places, and then things. It could have some physical sort of attribution or physical both with the physical body. But I'm hearing for some, interesting, it's not going to apply for everybody, but I heard for some it's a new car for some, or some sort of vehicle. But it's sort of like I'm hearing feelings. I don't know yet what I'm going to get for the other piles, but I'm hearing this is a pretty profound pile to get the manifestation enhancer, to get that, and to in a manifestation reading. But I'm hearing that the mental emotional level up is the most important thing, because that is from which everything pours. That is the root from which everything pours. So yeah, I'm going to show these 2 cards. I'm drawn to show these 2 cards. So you can pause the video if you want right now and like just sort of feel the energy of these cards. Feel the energy, manifestation enhancer, and 30 times amplifier. So I'm hearing, if you really want to bring what you want to your life, feel the energy of this and to create what you want. Okay, so that was pile number 1, and now it is time for pile number 2. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that reading, that your manifestations come in with great. I'm hearing inner peace, with speed and inner peace. All right, so now it is time for pile number 2. So let's see, what do we got for pile number 2? Interesting. It's a brown, or yellowish brown, whatever it is. So let's see, pile 2, what do we have? The Strength card. So I'm hearing that you're getting control of something. Could be an addiction. It could be, or like an addiction, some sort of emotional pattern. King of Pentacles. Interesting. So it could be an emotional pattern. In fact, it's more like it could be that, a manifestation. What else? 3 of Swords. So your next major manifestation, death. So that's an ending, like a strong ending to Magician. So yeah, I got at the very beginning that it's about. So first I'm going to talk about the energy of what it is, and then we can get into what the specifics could be. But I'm trying to sort of get the sort of, because the energy patterns are the most important thing behind the manifestation, and then the specifics, like whatever it is sort of that springs out forth from that. So let's see. So we've got, so I said at the very beginning, it's sort of like you're gaining control of something, and we pulled the King of Pentacles, and that would definitely show that, because yeah, he's sort of the king is the king, right? He's the top of the major arcana. So you're finally, I'm hearing that you're finally ending stale patterns and energy. This could be something that you've held in sort of a very emotional, painful pattern. I'm hearing since childhood. And because the death of this, and you're getting control of it, you're becoming the king. And that the King of Pentacles is actually the king of manifestation. He's the king of the physical realm. So that's a very good sign. But we've got that dark energy in the sort of the center. But then we've got, well, with death, no, we've got the dark energy, the Three of Swords in the center, which is, I'm hearing the end to a very emotionally painful pattern, and which will produce better, and I'm going to get into that after I've sort of talked about the pattern. But yeah, so releasing the emotional pain that will create the death to these very old patterns. And then we've got the Strength and the Magician sort of surrounding this. So it's sort of like, it's about like, it's up leveling, getting something under your control with strength. So getting something under control with strength, and then finally stepping into your true power. And I'm hearing this has not been easy for you to overcome this pattern at all. But when you do, it will be of great rewards. And Seven of Swords, I'm hearing that this is like an emotional pattern that has stolen so much well-being from you, and it's something you've wanted to sort of get rid of but you are finally, with the Emperor, you are gaining control of this. So let's see what the specifics are in terms of, what releasing. And I'm hearing it's a very toxic pattern that you're finally releasing, that will, and I'm sensing a lot of changes, like a lot of really profound changes going within with the piles. And let's see, what could this produce? So, okay, a change. The Six of Swords is definitely a change. So this could produce, as your major manifestation, and move to a different location. I'm hearing like a better house for some, a better location, moving like even to a location where you feel surrounded by safety is what I'm hearing. The Lovers, and they could also bring, new love into your life. And I'm hearing like sort of a healthier, much better love into your life than you've had in your past. So movement to like another place, another location. And it's sometimes when we move somewhere else or go somewhere else, it's not a change, right? It's not a change. But and I'm hearing with the emotional uplevelment, there is a like, it will be part of the emotional change. And it will be, and I'm hearing is, instead of running away from something, you will be running to something that is good. And with the Three of Wands, that's where his ships are coming in. We've got the ship here, and then his ships are coming in. So I'm hearing, a new living place, or an environment that feels, to live in the world, that feels so much better, that feels so much spiritually healthier is what I hear. New love, or also I'm hearing new friendship and new love, but like in a very much a healthier place, moving away from very toxic patterns with the Death card. And let's see what else. And I've got a message from Archangel Michael that wants to pop out. I'm hearing 3 from the bottom. So let's see, what do we have here? Okay, believe and trust. Before going to sleep tonight, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. And definitely with the Magician and the Strength card, which I've buried here with the other cards. But it's about going into your strength, but also, I'm hearing it's going to your strength, but also where the colors are brighter. Everything feels brighter to you. Everything feels brighter to you. And then I'm also hearing another card, because it just feels like a very toxic pattern. Or it could be, I'm hearing it could be in the form of a pattern, but it could also be in the form of a person that you've had in your life that you haven't had resolve with for somewhat in some way. But forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. So I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. And let us see. I'm going to see if there's any healing code cards that want to come out. Okay. Psychic Sense Enhancer. Interesting. So I'm hearing that that this involves releasing this final kind of, it involves having power of going into your psychic senses again. Going into your psychic senses, and so you can pause the video if you want, or just take in the energy of this card if you want to, of the Psychic Sense Enhancer, and if you consent to feeling the energy of this card. And yeah, Psychic Sense Enhancer. And I heard 6 from the bottom. It's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Entity Attachment Purifier. Yeah, so it could have been, yeah, I'm just hearing this is a very large, and I'm hearing, yeah, it could be something from childhood, but it's an emotional pattern that you really want to get rid of. And it's sort of like, it could sometimes, these emotional patterns can sort of be in the form of they can be actually in the form of entities. And full-fledged entities at times. And interesting, this came out too with the first pile, Manifestation Enhancer. And I'm hearing that once you release this, it will be very much more easy for you to attract what you want into your life. It will be very much, so you may want to take the energy of this Manifestation Enhancer if you want to. But yeah, I just see this image of this log tab breaking, and it's sort of like, it could be just one log, one really nasty, stuck emotional pattern, and when you release it, the log dam breaks, and then you're finally able to have your full psychic senses. So that's part of the manifest. That's a big thing, but it's about up-leveling, and I heard before, like a better location, like just living in a better location too. But I'm hearing it could be a better emotional location. And yeah, sensory emotional releaser. So it's sort of like, I'm hearing that because of the sort of log dam of emotion inside of you, it's sort of like, it's sort of your emotions are basically, it's hard to access real emotions, or the senses, the emotions, like it's like about releasing the deep levels of this sort of this entity, this psychic pattern that's always been like an entity inside of you. And then what are some other things? So yeah, better living locations, like a new friend, or a new relationship, new friend. See what else comes into mind. Like sort of like, yeah, I keep on hearing like just like the energy around you with the Six of Swords is like like you're like moving to a house. It's not necessarily better or dead apart, but it has better energy. Or it could be better too. It could be a better, like a more, architecturally better. But I'm hearing it's it's very much energetically better. And it's like this mental energy enhancer. It's like your mental clarity. It's just like the mental clarity and it's sort of the psychic intuition is higher than you've had before. And because it's like when the energy is cleansed, I just see this image of like the energy cleansing, like and then being, and when it's pure, all your consciousness is pure, and your what surrounds you, you move to a more pure environment is what I'm hearing. So that's all we've got for pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed that, And let us see what is, get all these cards. I'll see what pile wants to come up for pile number 3. All right, pile number 3, let us see. What is your major manifestation, your next major manifestation? All right, we've got, what cards do we have? We've got the Temperance in reverse. Oh, that's good. So worried. I'm hearing a manifestation involves an end to a really worrisome, I'm hearing in some cases a job or career worry in some cases, but it could be some other worry as well too. It could be some other worry, but there's like a tempering healing influence that's going to come and replace. So I'm hearing in some, it could involve a new employment. That could be the manifestation. The moon. So, but I'm hearing that it relates. So I'm hearing a better employment that's not as traumatic or, so let's see, we've got the Tower. The Tower. So a manifest, and then we've got at the end, we've got, yeah, I said employment before, but something that's a financial, oh, interesting. It could be some sort of, in some cases, it could be some sort of, I said employment, but it could be the 10 of Pentacles and the Tower. It could be some sort of financial windfall of some sort. I'm hearing like, there's various types of that, but it could be even a business deal, but there's obviously other, financial like windfall. Let's see with the Tower, but it's sort of something sudden that comes into your reality that shifts your emotional state. And I'm hearing you may not realize that, yeah, it's something that it shifts you out of your emotional state. Interesting. Let's see some more. So yeah, some sort of an end to poverty. Interesting. I'm hearing, and the worry that comes with it. And then I've got the Queen of the Queen of Pentacles, which is that's definitely like she's the the Pentacle is the financial card, right? So it's sort of like, yeah, an end to that, an end to sort of trauma, and you've been waiting for a while for this. The Seven of Pentacles. So it's something. So I'm hearing it could also be like switching to a job that has like, I hear the word 40,000 more per year or something that's very, and it's something, it's sort of a less worrisome situation, or the money that you make ends the worry that you felt. So yeah, for some reason it's like, I keep on getting a financial vibe here. And the High Priestess, but I'm hearing that like intuition is the way, whether you know it or not. It's like, because money cannot seem very, intuitive. It can seem very not intuitive, right? But I'm hearing that you may not be aware about how your internal emotional state really, or how your intuitive state has been leading this to you. And I'm hearing it's been really hard, and I'm hearing survival energy. So it's sort of like an end to survival energy, and it's almost, I'm hearing for some, it's like a light bulb moment that will, like a sort of a new way. It may be like an innovative new way of doing things. It may be an innovative new way of doing things that will be an end to your survival energy. But it's an end to the survival energy nonetheless. Let's see if I can get some other cards. Let's see. Oh yes, keep your eyes on your targeted intention. So I'm hearing that some may be wavering because it's like, it's almost this what you wanted to bring into this reality. I'm hearing that that you've encountered a lot of treachery, a lot of treacherous situations, treacherous people in bringing your goals to fruition. But keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fear or doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action towards realizing my dreams. So I'm hearing that ask Archangel Michael to help point the way towards your, because I'm hearing for some it's very clear, but some it's kind of hazy. So it's like I'm hearing that you need to to fully like focus your intentions and just intend that your clarity. And also, okay, so we've got some cards, some healing cards to do with this manifestation, how to bring this abundant energy into your life, so you can have the, you know, utmost of business, the financial business opportunity or whatever it is. And I'm hearing lungs emotional releaser. So it's sort of like by releasing grief, because grief is stored in the lungs, you can help bring this into fruition. So that's one energy field, the lung emotional research. You may want to take in the energy of that. We'll see if there's any other healing cards that want to come out. Let's see, 10 times amplifier. So I'm hearing, and it's interesting, the green, because I keep on getting it's something to do with abundance, and for some it's abundance, it's a new job coming in. But 10 times, you may want to use this card to amplify what it is that you want. Visualize what you want, maybe pause this video and use this energy to amplify what you want. And let's see what else. Brain emotional releaser. And I'm hearing that there's a lot of structures in your brain that don't allow you to connect with your true inner knowing. And I'm hearing you have a lot of logical intelligence, which is good. But it's sometimes that energy gets a bit much. It needs to be released in order to sort of connect to other energies. Interesting. Of sort of wholeness, if you will, and the totality of, and grounding enhancer. It's interesting. We've got the tree here, like it's like very like grounding. So I'm hearing too, it's just like also grounding. As you ground, you'll be able to ground what it is into your reality more clear. Because I keep on getting, for some, there's sort of a lack of clarity, even though for some, you pick the pile, there is, and you know exactly how to go about this. But for some, it's sort of like, you have a lot of trouble sort of being clear about it. But I'm hearing that grounding and will help your clarity of mind. And with the brain emotional releaser, it's sort of like both of these cards go together, right? Because you're just, as you're grounding, your brain will be release those energies. You'll be able to more have that sort of confidence in your mind, because there'll be a clarity of your mind, a clarity of mind as you feel more grounded. Now let's see. I'm gonna pull some other cards about your next major manifestation. Okay, this shot out. The Page of Cups. So what I'm hearing is it could spring from your major manifestation. I'm hearing that for some it's two parts. It may be like an idea, because this is about, it could be an idea that comes forth, or it could be a surprise. And I kept on getting before, and this card just shot out when I was shuffling. It just, and so you always, you tend to like, take those cards. It's important. But this is about a surprise too. And I sort of said before, surprise windfall, and that's the fish in the cup, right? That's what this card can connote, like a sort of a surprise in that way. But it's sort of like, I'm hearing too, it's like a surprise idea. Somebody may offer you something, the universe might offer you something that like helps you like move out of the financial or emotional situation that you're in. But I'm hearing it could be an idea that comes to you now. But so that's the part one of the manifestation coming in. And then for some, it will create the sort of the financial fruition of it, but of the idea. But others, it will take a little bit longer. But it's like the idea will come quick, and then it will, depending on how long it takes to move forward. So it's like, yeah. So that was interesting. And let's see if any other cards that can sort of clarify it. The Star. So I'm hearing it's something that's a very good sign, the Star. So it's sort of like with the Star, it's sort of like you're finding the key for some is to sort of that find that connection and that healing and that flow and that connection to your inner guidance, your inner knowing. But yeah, I'm hearing that it's something that's it could be even a spiritual and artistic idea. or even it could be something like a spiritual or an artistic way, an idea of making money that's either coming in, or like now, like you put in the work before, or it's coming in, the idea's coming in, and it's going to start gaining traction now. So so it's either it's already going to have the fruition now, like the financial fruition of the idea, or it's going to take, or it's starting, and that's the seed, and then it's only time before it's producing what it will eventually produce. So yeah, so I'm hearing, okay, I've got this, okay, this card with this card that I'm hearing. Yes, I'm hearing with the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So it's coming in quick is what I'm hearing. So that's very positive, the positive side. But for some, it could be in different stages, as I'm hearing. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but the idea, a little bit more. I'm seeing an image of sort of like squares, like one square, a couple of squares might be complete, and then, the next day, next one, a couple more squares, and then more squares, and what have you. So it's sort of like a King of Wands, yeah, and it's sort of like, you'll feel sort of this fiery power to move forward, and not feeling as like sort of like feeling, oh, I can complete this. You're finally feeling like, I can complete this. I can have the power and the confidence to complete this. So it's like, mental attitude comes a long way in this as well. But let's see if we've also got oh wow, use your imagination and you'll see the answer. Just like in the Page of Cups, he's very much about intuition, imagination, creating ideas. So yeah, like it seems to connect the spiritual to the abundant financial, to this physical realm, the ideas, spiritual, artistic, that kind of business ideas, artistic, sort of being grounded into this physical realm. So use your imagination and you'll see the answer. Yeah, so that kind of goes along with that. So dear God, thank you for granting me the wisdom and creativity to see miracles in new and unexpected ways. I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help. Describe the situation. So yeah, I love the artistic imagery of that. So that feels very, very complete to me. And use your intuition, your spiritual side, and the clarity of mind. So the clarity of mind mixed with your spiritual side, your intuitive, emotional, spiritual side, combined with the clear thinking to create what you want, and confidence too. Yeah, those three triads: confidence, clarity, spiritual connection, in order to create what you want. All right, thank you very much for listening, and I hope you have a terrific day. Bye-bye.